One of the oldest traditions on Murray State's campus is still running strong today. Here today, we are lucky to have the chairman of the upcoming 77th Annual Campus Lights production, Mr. Ryan Knight. Ryan, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Paige.
No problem. And we know today, upcoming is the 77th Annual Campus Lights production. Tell us a little bit about Campus Lights and the history of it on Murray State's campus.
Sure. Campus Lights is one of Murray State's oldest traditions. We began in 1938 with the production I believe in February. And that production occurred with the combination of Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia, the men's music fraternity on campus, and that's actually how the first fraternity on Murray State arrived. The first Campus Lights production actually paid for the charter fees for Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia, and that's why we now exist. And every year since then, since about World War II, we've put money toward a scholarship fund so that we can bring more music students here to Murray State and help pay for their college expenses.
Very exciting, very exciting. And now tell us a little bit about this year's production. What can the audience members expect to see at this year's performance?
Right, this year's production is Anything Goes, with music and lyrics by Cole Porter. It stars Reno Sweeney, and it's a really fun, upbeat story. Great music, great dancing, great instrumental conducting and instrumental music. And we really feel like this year's production is going to be a blast. We have a great pit, a great cast, really strong this year, and we hope to bring in a lot more people to help build that scholarship fund for our students that come to Murray State in the fall.
And how do you go about picking a musical for each year?
Every year in the spring, we meet as an organization, and Campus Lights itself actually is a student organization. We're one of the largest on campus because it's the combination of Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia and Sigma Alpha Iota. And those two fraternities come together and elect the board of producers, of which I'm chairman, and then we also elect a production staff, and those people get together and we select our show, which is voted on by the organization, approved through the music department, and then we really push and roll this thing out in the fall to get ready for the production in January.
Yeah, and many do not know that this is actually a completely student-produced organization and production. Now, what kind of how much work goes into a production of this scale?
Right, so with this being a student-run and student-produced performance, we get a lot of support from our Murray State community and a lot of support from faculty, but the administration and the production of the show is completely student-oriented. So as the chairman, as a senior here in music education, I'm in charge of the board of producers and making sure that our publicity and administration goes well and is reinforced in the community. And also we have a production staff, of which our director, Emily Bernstein, makes sure that all of the show pieces and parts come together and are put together by January for that production. We have about 3 weeks to prepare this show. So blocking the show and figuring out the dances in a week or two is really tough for our students, and we come back in January to be able to do that. This experience is really one of the highlights of a lot of the people that are involved with Campus Lights and their entire college experience. They get to meet new people, make new experiences, and really build this scholarship fund so that we can bring those Murray State students to Murray State, those future students to Murray State for the music department.
And that's very impressive. And when do tickets go on sale?
Tickets are on sale right now through Ticketmaster. You can find tickets at campuslights.org. The show production is January 23rd through the 26th, so it's a Thursday through Sunday. And you can find tickets online. They're $12 for adults and $8 for children 12 and under.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing the production in the spring.
Thank you very much, Paige.